Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where I talk about having cerebral palsy and getting older. I talk about dealing with day-to-day activities, having cerebral palsy and getting older. First and foremost, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of people. I've been watching a lot more videos, and there's a young lady by the name of Carrie. I think her name's Banner. Not sure how to pronounce that right. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But this lady is a inspiration to see. I mean, she looks like she's just freshly out of college or in college, and she is very, very active. It is amazing how active she is with cerebral palsy. There's also a young man named Vincent. That dude, you are, gosh, I've seen myself in you so many times. The struggles you're going through, I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. I've been there, buddy. I know. So, all right, here we go. We, first and foremost, I must say thank you. Everybody that has been subscribing to my channel. Without you, well, let's just say that I thank you. You can subscribe somewhere over in here, I believe it is. Subscribe. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hey, all right. If you have a comment, you can do that too. Good or bad, I need that. I need input to how to improve these videos. I want to know what I can do to improve this. I want to be your helper. I want to help you with aging and having cerebral palsy. I want to be there for you. So if you have a question, hey, you can send me the message and I will answer it as fast as I can, and we will work together to find out a solution. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen down for whatever reasons. And that's one thing with cerebral palsy, your balance sucks. It's horrible. There's lots of stories I could tell you about balance and having an issue with it. Excuse me, but I will do that for a later video. But with all those that, hey, it doesn't make a difference whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you have a cane, whether you have crutches. It doesn't make a difference. If you fall down or if you have a problem, you can do it. You can make it. You can get back up in your wheelchair. You can get back up on your crutches, your cane, or as my case, well, you just get back up and you go again. That's what I'm telling you. You can do it. You can make it. Now, the research I had seen recently is life expectancy on someone with cerebral palsy. Now, it all has different factors in it. It all has how severe it is. It all has limitations, and all that makes a big difference. The life expectancy is somewhere between 30 and 70 years. So, hey, I've got some more years, so that means more videos for you guys. And anything I can do to help, that's what I want to do. I want to help you guys. Now, we're going to talk about some things that I encountered when I was younger. This is kind of a bonus, kind of a video to the last video I just shot. I wanted to share out a few more things. It's really hard to share out some really good stories that can help you in such a short time, but we're going to do that. Now, I have to have a big shout out. Woohoo! I have to give a big shout out to the Shriners Hospital. I went to the Shriners Hospital in St. Louis, Missouri, and oh my gosh, those people are some phenomenal people. They do a great job. Thank you so very much for your help in my life. Without you, who knows where I'd ended up at. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we're also going to tell people more about my life-to-life activities, being aging. You got to know a little bit about when I was younger and the things that I had happen when I was younger. You got to know a little bit more details about that so you can find out where I'm at now. So we're still sharing a few details about when I was younger. I grew up in a real small town. Everybody knew everybody, so it was real hard keeping a secret back then. If you had, whatever wrong with you, they knew about it because they were your neighbors. And let me tell you, before I get into this, I'm going to tell you I had some great classmates growing up. Oh my gosh, they were the bomb. But I got to tell you these facts also. You know, these are good and these are bad about growing up. I've been struggling with this part here ever since I started to make these videos, because anytime you're different, growing up, children are cruel. Like, just straight up, they are cruel. Children are cruel. They say exactly what they're thinking, no filters, they tell you. So a lot of times when growing up, lots of people just don't know what cerebral palsy is. So they make fun of you. They make you the last one to be voted on. They point, they stare, they make really bad comments. That's just all part of growing up. So, here we go. We're going to do some facts, some good, some bad, about having cerebral palsy when you're younger. When I was a little boy, and they took me to the hospital, the doctors kept telling them over and over and over, hey, you are not going to make it. You are not going to be able to walk. You're not going to be able to talk. You're not going to be able to go to school or to a regular school. You got to go to a special school. When they told me that, I wasn't going to have that. I wanted to go to a regular school. I wanted to go to school with everybody else that went to school. I wanted that. So that was my goal and my dream, was to go to regular school. My mom and my grandmother and my dad, they all was like, well, we're gonna do everything we can to make that possible. And so they started out with all kinds of activities. So my mom, dad, they had me walk to school. Yes, this was many years ago. Yes, it was. But me and my sister walked to school and home from school most every day, about 2 miles. We walked from and to school. It's just a lot. Now, we didn't do it every day, but we did it most every day. Now, I wasn't real happy about that back then, but getting older, I'm so glad I did. That made me stronger. My lungs stronger, my legs stronger, my heart stronger, made me a stronger person. So I'm so glad that he did. I didn't like that very well, so I was going to tell you that. But, All right, now, Mom had me on a very special diet. She had me taking supplements. I took about 40 supplements a day. That's a lot. But, like I said, all these things, which I didn't like as a kid, sure helped me when I've gotten older. Let's see. Yes, I am reading some of this stuff. Yes, we'll talk about, how do I put this? My grades. I did go to a regular school. That was my goal, and I went to a regular school. My grades were horrible. Always was. There's something in my brain, with cerebral palsy, there's something that's a little bit slower. I'm not real sure how it all goes, but I'm no doctor, but yes, it was a little bit slow. Like I was saying just a little while ago, I wanted to be in sports and be very active, and that wasn't going to happen. No matter how hard you try, you're the last one chosen. They want to make fun of you. They want to laugh. But you don't get to be in sports. Sorry. You can try. But, the facts is, like I was saying earlier, most of the time the kids just don't know what it is. So, that is what it is. Let's go on. I just wanted, my philosophy in life was I just wanted to be normal. And if I could keep it a secret without anybody knowing, hey, that was the ticket. You know, I also got to give a shout out to one more person that is very special in my life, and that's my sister. Lord only knows that for anybody with cerebral palsy, their family is their big time support. And particularly my sister, for me, like I said, I'm just doing this for me. My sister had to go through a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have had to go through. And she did. Being younger, she was right beside me. Every time I was walking those 2 miles, she was right beside me. She's always been on my side. She's been a great support. And I may even do a special video just about siblings and them and how they help people with cerebral palsy, because mine was a great support. You know, talking about those grades in high school, it was really crazy because, you know, my sister was doing ABC. Well, she was doing ABs. There wasn't no C's in there. And here I was doing D's and F's and some C's. School was tough for me. Listen, I want to cut this short, but I want to say, you know, be strong. If you fall down, get back up. I'm here. I made it. You can too. God love you. I love you. And we'll see you next week. Come on back and see me. Thanks so much.